Hello, church, and welcome to our lesson today in John chapter 15, verses 18 through the very beginning of the next chapter, chapter 16, verse 4. And in this story today, Jesus is trying to help the apostles understand that he's about to go away, that he is about to die. And so he explains why. He explains that the world hates me, and therefore they hate the Father. And because you follow me and you're going to be about the Father's business, kingdom business, that they're also going to hate you and they're going to persecute you. And he ends by saying, but I don't want you to worry. It's because the Holy Spirit is going to take my place in your life that I don't want you to worry. They saw the things that I did with their own eyes, and if they hadn't seen those things, then they wouldn't be guilty of any sin. But because they saw those things, they are now guilty of sin. And they're guilty because they hate me and they hate what I stand for. What I stand for is God. And so because they hate me, then therefore they hate the Father. And because you are going to be following and saying the same things that I did and telling the story about all the things that I did, they're going to hate you also. And so, church, this is what I want us to focus on today, is this idea that your business is about kingdom business. Your business while you're here, the purpose of you remaining on this earth, is for you to be about kingdom work. And what is the kingdom work? Well, Jesus tells us, he says, I want you to spend the rest of your days proclaiming to the world what I have done. And when you do that, they're going to hate you for it. It's not going to be an easy life always, but I don't want you to fret about that, because you have got something that the world doesn't have. You have got God in the spirit form living inside of you. And he's going to get way more into that next week in John chapter 16, verse 5 and following. But I want you to hold this in your mind. What is it that I'm supposed to do now? What is my purpose in this life now? Your purpose is the same as the purpose of the apostles. You just play a different role, but it's the same purpose, and that is to proclaim Jesus and to testify to the world about Jesus. And he says, I am going to send the Spirit so that he can be your new teacher. He can be your new companion. He can be what testifies inside of you about me. Church, I hope this was a helpful lesson. Go with God. We'll see you next week.